I'm going to tell you, I had a real good friend of mine, a neighbor. He noticed my garden area was flooded out from the storms. I couldn't get my stuff planted early enough. He's a little bit higher than I am, so he was able to get his garden in. He's already given me a couple batches of mustards, and today he gave me a nice big bundle of turnips. These are the solid white ones they called Just Right. I love these things. They're really good. I don't know if you've ever eat them, but they are really, really good. But you know, this is a really good part about living in a rural community where everybody knows everybody. Everybody basically has to go through the same thing, whatever the weather brings or whatever. And we look out for each other. Always have, as long as I can remember. You know, when I was young coming up, you know, there was always people bringing things over to the house, swapping them out with my parents for this and that, whatever, you know. And, you know, we didn't go hungry because everybody looked out for everybody. Kind of like to see things go back to that, but I don't know if they ever will. But I was raised that if you got extra, you share it. If you don't have extra and your neighbor needs some, you still share it. You know, look out for one another. So, you know, I've always carried on that same way. And, you know, I've got friends that don't grow sugar cane, so I give them syrup. They'll give me something in exchange or not, it don't matter. I'm glad to share it with them. My neighbor there, his family's like mine. It's been out here 100 years. They've been out here a little over 100 years, just like we have. And of course, you live in a small community that long, you kind of end up being kind of kin to everybody. And we had the same aunt and uncle. The uncle was on his side of the family, and the aunt was on my side of the family. So I guess we're kissing cousins, I guess you'd say. Not that I would, but anyhow. You know, my garden's going to come in a lot later. His will be done, and I'll return the favor. You know, I'll give him stuff out of my garden. I'm sure you hear that aggravating phone ringing. I guarantee you, it ain't nothing but somebody wanting to help me with my Medicare. Ah, man, can't have no peace and quiet from them.
Yeah, you've reached a daily residence. We're unable to come to the phone at this moment, but please do the name and the number, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you, and have a blessed day.
All right, well, I just about got them all done. We're going to put them in. Yeah, that's all of them. I'm going to try something. I've never done this before. We'll see how it turns out. I normally put, you know, a couple tablespoons of sugar in my greens. This time, I'm going to put a couple spoons of cane syrup. Now let's go for 3. two's good, three's gotta be better. Everybody thinks I'm crazy, but I love this stuff. Mm, mm. That's the nectar of the gods. Oh, God. I'm gonna have to throw that dang thing away. All right, let me put my roots in. We'll get our tops in there, and this will be well on its way. All right, I gotta do a thorough cleaning here. I normally do this out in my little processing room, but it's a little bit cold out there today, so I come in here in the kitchen and I gotta definitely clean up my mess when my wife gets home. Or it'd be my ass would be grass and she'd be the lawnmower. All right, this old Florida cracker. Y'all subscribe. Keep watching.